When I was around 11, we woke up to heavy snow, the kind that makes the world quiet. I was already dressed for school when my dad looked out the window, shook his head, and said, "Yeah, looks like school's probably canceled today." I didn't question it. Snow days were rare where we lived, so I was already excited. A few minutes later, my mom left early for work. As soon as her car disappeared down the street, my dad turned to me with a half smile and said, "Grab your boots. Don't tell your mom." I asked, "Where are we going?" He just said, "You'll see." We drove out of town, past the usual roads, to this quiet lake he used to fish at when he was younger. The snow was still falling lightly, the water perfectly still. No one else was there. He handed me a fishing rod and said, "School wasn't canceled. I just thought you could use a day off." We didn't catch a single fish, not one, but we talked about how school felt overwhelming sometimes, about how he didn't always know the right things to say, but he was proud of me anyway, about how life doesn't always go the way you plan, and that's okay. At one point, he poured hot chocolate from a thermos and said, "Some days are more important than school." Wow, that day stuck with me. Years later, when I was already an adult, we were all sitting at the dinner table laughing about childhood memories. My mom mentioned how she always wondered why I was in such a good mood on that snow day. My dad looked at me. I looked at him. Then he sighed and said, "All right, I lied. School wasn't canceled. We went fishing." My mom stared at him for a second. Then she laughed. She shook her head and said, "I knew something was off, but honestly, I'm glad you did." That was the day I realized my dad didn't skip school to be irresponsible. He skipped it to be present.